Hello everyone and welcome to the unboxing and install of the Glewel Elite e-bike. This is a 20-inch wheel fat tire e-bike that has a slightly different design from what you have seen until now, but you are going to see more of that in the full review. So today's job will be just to unpack it and install it and just take a quick look at the design, how it looks, and we can see that it's very well packed. But the good news is that this isn't split up into many pieces. It's mostly pre-assembled, so it should be easy and fast to make it whole again. There's a lot of packaging, foam, zip ties, dance foam, and we get a rack already installed on it. It's really nice, as you can carry extra load with it. We can already observe something very interesting. It has, of course, full suspension, but it has a very nice design here with some kind of concealed arms. The flexing arms of the suspension are underneath this cover here. Very interesting design. And it has a very nice color scheme with bright orange and black. Alright. And I have here a big zip tie. And the steering stem is pre-installed, so nothing to do here, just to put it into position. Really nice how it's coming together. And this one here. Okay. They really went up with interesting things. I see here an adjustable air shock. They have dust covers on the bolts of the crank arms. A pretty interesting design. It's not the usual e-bike, and there is something else interesting here. It says made in Poland, so made in Europe. I'm really excited to test this out because I see a lot of interesting things already on it. I'm not going to unveil all of them, but it keeps getting better and better as I'm unpacking it. I see more and more interesting stuff. Right, and the handlebar, another zip tie. Okay. The handlebar is very easy to install. It comes fully equipped. I have taken the foam out, and also the steering stem is pre-assembled and installed and adjusted, so you don't have to do anything else. Just take the wrapping off, and in this position with the steering stem tube downward, you are going to put the extension in. Okay, and just like that, we have steering, handlebar, and everything installed and secured. In the transport box, there's also another box that comes with the pedals. We get some plastic caps. We get a bag with tools, several things inside. Screwdriver, hex key, fix keys, and a textile bag for holding the tools. We get a manual and of course the charger. Let's take a quick look at the manual. So let's see, we get English instructions, We get here contact details, website and support email. We get instructions for local rows, modifications, then pre-check. That's nice to pre-check things, and we have here instruction for brake, wheel, tire, steering, what to check and where to check. That's pretty good. Brakes, okay. Further on, so here's the loyal model and the spec sheet, and this is the elite model. There we go, and we have here specifications. I think these are the specs for the elite version that I have here. 48-volt battery, yes, this is the one. You can pause the video if you want to read all the spec sheet. And further on we have both opening, we have instructions on how to actually assemble it, and that's pretty good because it has lots of pictures. It shows us a lot of things, very nice. It shows us the battery, things about it, charging time. It's actually a very good manual, and we have also the display here with instructions and shows us the functions and how to use it. It gives us information about bike care, best practices, and how to do recommended regular inspections. That's actually one of the best manuals that I have seen until now, because it's for exactly this bike. It's not a general one. It has picture for exactly the same model, and it's pretty well written with a lot of information. So pretty good manual. And now probably the hardest step is to actually install the front wheel, because the bike is a bit heavy, and being heavy also needs it to be lifted so we can actually fit the front tire. And we also have this protection here. It's a spacer that keeps the fork from not getting damaged during transport, so we need to take this out first, but we have tools included. So we should have here something that fits. I think that this one should. Yes. Nope. This one. Yes, this one. This one. And this part here. So they go like this, and it's now, if I pull it up, I need also to twist it on the outside a bit. That other part also. Okay, and it's out. Now I need to actually prepare the front tire, front wheel, and that has some extra protection, of course, and also here, and there are some washers. Now we have to decide where each one of them goes. It's actually very simple. You see here you have the nut, and you have this washer that has this clip on this side, and another washer, and this spacer here. On the other side we don't have that washer, but we have the disc brake, and we have here some washers that we don't mess with them, and we have again this special one. These are locking washers that have a tiny hole that fits into the fork and holds them not to permit the rotation of the nut, so that should go in that place. So the general idea is to have it this way. So you have this round washer, this should be inside your fork, and the other one with the nut should be on the outside of the fork. On the other side it's the same. You have spacer washer, the round washer that will be in your fork, and on the outside of the fork you are going to have this one and the nut. So you are going to center them to have a rather equal space on both sides, just like this. Okay, and now I'm going to try to lift the bike with one hand. It's doable, and I'm going to try to wiggle this and fit it on the fork. Going to help myself with the other hand. Careful with this one also. So it's getting in almost perfectly on one side, and now I just have to just wiggle it on the other part here on the other side. And if you did everything right, it should look like this: nut and the washer that has here a small indent that goes into the opening of the fork, and the other washers and spacers on the inside of the fork. Now let's install the front mudguard and the headlamp. That's very easy to do, but first we need to take them out of the protection from here. Another zip tie, LED with kind of lens there, interesting, and the mudguard. I'm going to take it out of the plastic bag. This is rather straightforward install. It takes actually more to take it out of the packaging. I'm just going to rip it out. I'm going to use the force. Okay, and that's simple. We have this bracket here, it goes here, and we have this bracket, this wire bracket that fixes onto the fork. We have here a fixing point. The screw is pre-installed. We just take this out. It's not even tightened right now, so you can take it out by hand, and we get another one on the other side. We also need to take this screw out so we can fit the mudguard and the headlamp, so they are out. And the mudguard will go, let's put it from the back to front. And go like this. The metal bracket passes under the suspension bracket here. We can fit this on the back so it shows better. You don't see the bracket so evident in the front of the bike, and we can put a headlamp in the front like this. And we are going to put the original screw back, and also the screw that holds everything in place. And now the wire bracket, so this goes like this, and we put the screw back in. The same for the other side, and then we come back and tighten all the screws after we have centered the mudguard. Also, don't forget to fully tighten the wheel after you have set it up, and you can install these caps to make it look even better. And the good things about these caps is that they are not going to get out very easy, because even when putting them on, they do require a bit of power. Now we need to install the pedals. So you know that one has normal tread, the other one is reversed. So take care with that. The pedals are also folding, and you can fold them like that. And looking at the tread, this should be on this part here. Let's see, did I manage to? Yes, I was right. Okay, so that one on the other side will go. Normally this one is anti-clockwise, and with the tools provided we can also secure them into position. Right, and it's now fixed. And now we are going to install the seat. Seat post goes in just like any kind of normal seat post on any kind of similar bike. And now the last part, the display. Let's power this on. It powers on, it does the interesting self-test, and it's now ready to be ridden. So it needs a full charge first, and the review is coming. Also, you might be wondering why I'm doing all this mess, why I'm doing it in this way, unprofessional. Well, I'm actually putting myself in the place of a real customer. So if you buy this bike, you don't have a studio, you don't have a tool shop, you don't have a stand, you don't have tools. So you just get this box and you try to install it, to configure the bike, to put it back together, to unbox it. Can you do that at home without any kind of help or other tools or complicated stuff? The answer is this one. So I'm trying to do it as simply as possible without any kind of aids or other helpers or anything else, just in the middle of a room. So to see if it's possible or not, because I had in the past some bikes, and I'm sorry that I didn't film that they were very complicated to install. Luckily, things have went much better with the newer bikes, and that doesn't happen anymore. So this is how it is. Very easy, very simple to install, and the bike is ready. It only needs a full charge right now, and we can ride it. So until the ride video and my next upload, see you and bye bye.